Game plan, and they fought for 40 minutes. And when you do that, you have great results. So credit to them and their coach. We were not very inspired today, and I apologize for that. You cannot come in and have low energy and expect to win on the road in the SEC and to win here at Missouri.
Questions, please.
Holly, do you have updates on either of the injury situations you've got there?
I don't. We've been hit by injuries, and it has affected us. I thought it affected us today with Isabel Harrison out. It has been it's just been difficult. And with Kamiko going out, I thought it hurt us because she was one of the few that was playing hard and kept us in the game. And then Jasmine Jones as well. So I don't know any of the status of them right now.
Holly, do you know what you're dealing with on these kids? It looks like Kamiko had a place on
Kamiko's ankle and Jasmine's knee. Yeah.
Is there any way to explain a 62-point swing from the first game in Knoxville to this one?
You know, no, I don't. Missouri was a better team than us today. And I think you see the result of how basketball, where it's gotten. It happened to us last year. Beat Arkansas by 40, and they beat us at home. So it's Missouri just, they played harder and they were better and hit more shots and hit threes, and they played a great game. And you just cannot be average. I don't care who you play, where you go. You cannot be average. And actually, we were below average today. And it was a result of what they did and how hard Missouri played.
Holly, can you talk about the struggles you had with their offense right from the get-go? It looked like they just pretty much ran what they wanted.
Absolutely. Well, we just don't have a lot of discipline today in our defense and what we wanted to do. So they had the opportunity to get a lot of looks. They had 24 three-point looks, and I would bet, I hadn't seen the tape obviously, but I'm sure a lot of those were wide open threes they just missed. It wouldn't have anything to do with our defense. So I don't have an explanation, Dan. I mean, I know what we practice and I know what we did today. We're not disciplined. We're just not a disciplined team when we need to be disciplined. We're kind of all or nothing, and today we were nothing.
Were you unable to get it inside more, or just not trying?
Well, I think they packed it in, and we were not able to get it inside, and then we weren't hitting outside shots. And then Bashar gets frustrated; she doesn't get it, and you know, she goes to the free throw line and shoots 50%, and we're 60% from the free throw line, and you just can't win a game, especially on the road, if you don't hit layups and free throws. So I thought we missed big layups, and we didn't finish our free throws. So you just can't. You got to have those points because the game it's just too difficult, and you got to take those shots that they're supposedly they're easy.
Talk a little bit more about losing Williams, because like you were saying, it seemed like she was the only one that was giving you any kind of a spark, especially in the first half.
Well, I thought she was getting inside their defense. I thought she was getting good looks for her, rebounding, brought us energy on the defensive end, and then when she went out, nobody picked up the slack. So it's been a problem for us. We're either extremely high or extremely low, and I don't have an explanation for it. I don't.
Well, it may be an oversimplification of things, but when you talk about things like that, you notice particularly with Kamiko out there, it's an awfully young roster. Is that maybe a factor in that?
Well, it is a young. We were young the first day we started practice, so we are young. But there's just not, it is what it is, and I keep saying this, and we've had some very, very costly injuries. But you've got I don't. There's just not too much. We just got to we have to go with it. And Andrea gets hurt, starting guard. She's hurt out for the year. Burdick is playing the best basketball she's played. She breaks her hand, she's out. Isabel Harrison is just our glue inside. She's out. Kamiko gets hurt, she's out. So it's just what it is. And it's up to the coaches and myself to figure out what we're going to do to rally this team and get us back on the right track, because we only need 5 players. And our strategy was a little different when we played them the first time. We couldn't press as much because we don't have the bodies to do what we normally do. So we're going to have to change our coaching philosophy and try to go with 5, 6 people. So.
Did you sense any extra enthusiasm out of Tabor playing for that person?
I think so. I was worried about Tabor being, too hyped, and because she's been wanting to come back here. But Tabor, her family's been down to Knoxville, and she didn't overly shoot the ball well, but Tabor has a lot of heart and gave us all she could today.
Al, you talked about playing Phillips and some more. Was this just a game?
I just couldn't. I couldn't get a time in to get them in. I thought it was a physical game, and I just couldn't. I just didn't see the time to get them in.
How can you talk about,
Final
especially
question.
when you have a shooter like Morgan I, when Missouri runs this disciplined offense
Yep.
that they're doing, how difficult a matchup they are because of the way the shooters that they have, especially now.
They are, and they're they shoot the ball very well at home, but we knew that going in, and we just weren't disciplined enough to stick to our game plan, and she found a way. I mean, shot 50% from the 3-point line, gave her six threes, and you can't give a team like Missouri 11 threes and expect that you're going to be in the game when you miss free throws and layups. They're just a disciplined offensive team that you have to get up into and get after, and we did not do that today.